All right, let's do it. Another episode. Let's kick it off in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome to the Nickson and Nate podcast.
Oh, he's changed it up.
Is this what you call consistency?
Hey.
2 weeks in a row, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Trust Motors, proudly bringing you the Nickson and Nate podcast once again, the most trusted, factually, and award-winning car dealer for 2024.
Yeah, shout out George and the boys.
Yeah, good people.
It could be all for nothing at the moment.
What do you mean?
This podcast, our routines, our daily life. It could be all for nothing. Because there's shit going down in the States at the moment.
I love that. Nate was like, man, I really need to educate you guys, man. There's aliens.
If only this was live, because then it'll be breaking news. But I think in the last 24 hours, people stateside in America are a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
So I was watching Fox News. Don't judge me.
Oh, no.
So what's been said by eyewitnesses across New Jersey, and it's been verified by the US Coast Guard, is that 50 drones,
50.
50, flew up out of the Atlantic Ocean over New Jersey.
Out of the ocean.
Out of the ocean.
What ocean is that? Atlantic?
Yeah,
Atlantic Ocean. Yeah.
And local authorities don't know what it is. They're reaching up the ladder to the next agency. What is that? They're going, we don't know. They're going up to the next agency. They're like, what is this? And the White House held a press conference and they're not saying anything.
So is the country under attack? Like, is anyone claiming that they own those drones?
I don't know. I don't know if you saw a couple of weeks back or maybe a month ago, there was in Senate, there was some information that was declassified.
Yeah, that's right. They had that guy that was there being the face of all the stuff Area 51 was covering up.
And saying all of it's legit. Like, this is stuff that's out there. America's not the only country that knows about these things. I think a lot of different places around the world got the only evidence of...
Now, be honest, are you calling it? Is it aliens?
I don't want to say too much because we've got a lot of Christian followers. I don't want to break their hearts, man.
No.
Because if that is the case, if this is it, man, we got to go out with a bang. I don't want to waste my time doing a podcast.
I want to live my life.
All right.
It's crazy because I know that you've moved house now, and I know there's a couple of 5G towers that are in Henderson. So I just don't want your brain being warped with these conspiracies, man.
Is that what you think? Oh, come on, man! I've never been a conspiracy theorist.
Next minute, Nate's out there being Will Smith from Independence Day, trying to attack the aliens.
I was locked up with a guy who thought he was doing community service by burning down the 5G towers.
Really?
Yeah, got done for arson.
How long do you spend for that?
I don't know. I think it's max 7 years.
Max 7 years?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I thought that was a slap on the wrist and maybe 12 months.
I don't know. I mean, you got to discourage that.
Yeah, true that.
You can't just go down burning stuff that you don't like.
Yeah, knowing that you're only going to get a year. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Keep us updated on that.
Yeah.
Because that's wild. Especially when they're coming out of the ocean.
It's pissing me off because I just got my life together. I just got my CPAP machine.
Which we need to talk on. Just really quickly with aliens. You know, do you believe the fact that with aliens and governments knowing information about maybe they're mucking about, that they don't tell the public because the public won't know how to react? And you know how we don't all have mental capacity to get amongst things equally. Like, everybody's got a different take on it. Some people will be hysteric, some people will be calm, some people will be confident. Because we're not all in sync, they don't tell the public the information about aliens because they don't want the world to get hectic and chaotic. Do you believe that?
I don't know.
Because let's be honest, man, like,
I think it would be more about not letting other nations that might be, I guess, not allies, knowing what they have.
Yeah.
Keeping your cards close to your chest. I mean, when it comes to carrying out people, I don't think the governments really do that.
Yeah, true that. Not on the top of their priority list.
Nah.
But you know when you see people having alien encounters and they always want to share their stories about it?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that it's always the same people?
White trash?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you saw it too. It's like, why don't they ever try and abduct like a president or like like Michelle Obama, someone that is like smart, top tier, someone who actually has influence, but instead they go for some dude that owns a trailer park.
Know. Maybe they already,
caravan.
They already have, and we just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they've always said that there's some stars that are walking amongst us that are aliens.
It's crazy if these are end of times.
Yeah.
Because you're at church, eh?
Yeah, I'm at church.
What would you pray for?
Just a quick, just get it done quick.
Hey.
Just let me go quick.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't want a painful, drawn out death getting probed. Like I just take me quick.
Imagine that you're just about to like make it quick, and then alien goes, no, no, come here, mate.
I just feel like it's the torture. I don't want to endure the torture. I'm ready to go. I know that sounds morbid as like
what?
I would be so at peace. Like I would be sad for like Sarah, my parents, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah. If aliens came, said, this is it, you're all going out, I'll just hug Sarah to the end.
Yeah.
Then just take me. Yeah. Morbid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now talk to me about your your sleep machine. What's it called?
CPAP.
CPAP.
A sleep therapy machine.
So in the last podcast, Nate was filling us in. He's making some changes heading into 2025, setting his New Year's resolutions at the end of 2024. You're trying to get on top of your health.
Man, I don't know what I was missing out on. This thing is crazy, right?
So you got delivered?
So I got it delivered. Came with all these instructions like, just turn it on and put the hose in your mouth.
I love that you've never changed.
But then there's this app that you downloaded with the CPAP machine, right?
Oh, it's on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so it connects to your phone, and then you hook up the machine, fill it up with water, so there's a bit of moisture that comes through, so you don't just have like a dry mouth.
Yeah. Do you have to fill it up every day?
I make sure, because I don't want it to get like
damp,
moldy. And yeah. Like mold, as a mold, not as in kia ora.
Yeah, I understood that. I think everybody got that. MOULD.
Yeah. So I've used it for 3 nights now.
Yep.
And it tells you the time you go to sleep and the time you wake up. So the first night I went to sleep at 11:52 p.m. and I woke up at 5:51 a.m.
Nice. Is that's pretty decent for you? What's that? 6 hours?
6 hours, but REM sleep I got.
Yeah. How much REM sleep?
3.5 hours.
Damn, bro, that's good.
That's insane.
That's good, bro. That's the dreaming state.
That's the dreaming state.
Yeah. I want to check mine while you check yours.
Yeah. And then the next night,
I'm not on that machine, by the way. I just check. Yeah.
The next night, slept from 11:52 again to about 5:30 a.m. 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Decent. And then 3 hours last night. So before, when I did the sleep test, I was waking up about 17 times an hour, like choking. But I'm only doing like...
Is it comfortable to wear?
No, I don't have the full mask. I just got one that is connected to the nose.
So you just...
Yeah. It comes
you have a cord or like a
it has
tube?
like a tube that connects to the machine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're called nose pillows, and there's like 3 there's 3 fittings depending on the size of your nose.
What size you at?
A medium.
Oh, good from you.
Why is that good?
No, but
You're showing your racist colours.
Because some people's noses, and people can look in the mirror and decide for themselves. Some people's noses, honestly, it looks so big and flat that it looks like their nostrils are doing push-ups.
Oh, bro. I think it's an advantage, right? It's a sign of masculinity and how much testosterone you got.
If you got a big nose?
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that before. Okay, last night, I got 1 hour, 3 minutes of REM.
What time are you going to sleep?
What time did I go to sleep last night? 11:15 p.m.
Damn. And you're getting up at 3.
3:15 every morning. Deep sleep, hour 31.
Whoa.
Yeah. But I woke up okay. What about the day before that?
I'm not trying to be a sleep expert, but you need to work on that.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't really have the best sleep patterns. REM sleep the night before, 39 minutes.
God damn.
Deep sleep, hour 10.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're jumping on top of your health though. Like, bro, to get that much deep sleep and REM, bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just nice waking up in the same spot.
Oh, okay. So you're not all over the place anymore.
I'm what you would call a Fijian.
Fijian?
Oh, like in Samoa, if you You call it a moifiki, where you go to sleep on one side and sometimes you might end up on the floor or like
upside down.
Sleepwalk to the lounge. You never end up in the same place.
Actually, funny you bring up the Samoan like terms, during sleep. You know how there's that they're saying, for someone who's like a cheeky little shit, they call them like a moipi.
Yeah.
Right, which actually translates to being a bedwetter.
Yeah.
Why do we use that as Samoans to describe like cheeky kids or like cheeky people or?
Because only kids wet the bed.
Okay. Yeah.
Because grown Samoan men haven't learned how to make women do that yet.
But I always wanted to know the origin of that because it's just become such a.
Yeah.
But it's so funny that Samoans picked that to be a way to describe like, cheeky shit.
I think that's anyone I can think of.
But yeah, it's just a funny way of, like, it's not cheeky. You've just gone straight for the juggernaut. I was just saying, you're a bedwetter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't really want to be called that at, your old age.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm glad. I think.
So we've touched on aliens.
How
long do you have to sit on the sleep machine for?
I don't know. I'm going to keep using it because I've been training hard and eating good over the last 2 months and I've made no progress.
No, but I also see you've joined another gym. Bro, you've nearly picked up every membership from every gym in New Zealand.
I'm covered in all areas now. But
yeah, he's got one in North Auckland, North Shore, South, West, East. Bro, you've been all over the place. Central.
But I'm sure having a gym would be a good business if you got a lot of people like me who just sign up and then can't get out of the contract.
Yeah. Have you seen what our mate Willis Alatini and his wife have just signed up to do? No. And they've partnered with Rhythm and Vines. So it's called a Festi Gym. So while in between stages, people can go do a workout with Willis and the Cobalt team and then go back into partying and enjoying the show in Gisborne.
That's actually not a bad idea because a lot of guys like to party with their shirts off.
I know, right?
Go for a quick pump, come back.
Yeah.
I mean, workout.
Looking swole.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the first time, and they're the first ones to do it at Rhythm and Vines over great. New Year's.
Any DJs?
Yeah, any DJ, so we'll be able to play the tunes at the same time too.
All right.
So that's a new thing. We did the announcement this morning on the show.
Is my film going?
Tegan is.
Hi.
Yeah. She's still got youthfulness on her side.
I went when I was mid-30s.
Did you? Oh,
yeah.
You would have been like a supervising parent. Last show I went to was Trevor Scott.
Last show. Oh.
And I went by myself. It was awkward.
I know you own a pair of Trevor Scotts, which is like, how'd you find that? How'd you find that experience? Because it's crazy crowd.
Crazy, eh? Yeah. Like I was great show, by the way. Like awesome awesome performer. It's just I just went because like it was hype. Then I had to check myself again that like I'm not that guy anymore. But I wanted to just go check it out. But I definitely felt my age at that.
Yeah.
Also, it's so random. I don't know what it is, other than the pre-drinking or whatever. But there was a fight everywhere you looked.
I think that's the whole part of the Travis Scott experience. I think there was like a few people that died at one of his shows in Houston.
That's right, yeah.
And kind of just stopped it for a bit. But like every kid that, I was just scrolling TikTok and I saw, I think they know it's maybe a rite of passage to becoming a Travis Scott fan.
Is that you
just got to like, the guys would make the circle, lock out the security and then just go toe to toe. And it was unfair because some guys look like they've been training MMA their whole lives.
And these guys are doing an initiation like a boarding school, man.
Yeah.
Far out. Hey, speaking of concerts too, crazy segue. I don't know if you know any intel on this. I only just read the headline, but Eden Fest went into liquidation.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so they had to call it quits too, which is, that's crazy.
Isn't that a MyFM?
Yeah, so we supported it this year. Not too sure what happened, but I felt sorry for the organisers of that one. Like, you had like Busta Rhymes pulled out last minute.
It's hard.
Miguel pulled out.
Yeah.
That would be a hard industry, man.
Yeah. I mean, trying to get people who don't want to travel to this side of the world. And if they are going to travel that far, they want an entourage. So it just, value-wise, the cost, it doesn't make sense.
They did a breakdown on how much it costs The Rock to get The Rock to do a 30-minute appearance, like a private appearance.
Yeah.
30 minutes, you have to cover his costs, which I think was $1 million US for 30 minutes. Plus you have to pay for his jet to land and then also his entourage.
For 30 minutes?
For 30 minutes. So, yeah, it's another world, man. Another world.
So what would take that place as far as festivals in New Zealand? Because there's no more Bay Dreams.
Yeah, One Love.
One Love.
R&V's like that's historic now.
Yeah.
Promised Land.
Is Ragamuffin still around?
Nah, it's not around. One Love kind of took that over. Ragamuffin started to lose its way anyway. Remember when all of a sudden it was a reggae festival and then next minute the game's there? You're like, wait, what? I don't understand.
How would you fix that? Like, I mean, you're a guy that people come to as an authority on I guess, the music business in general, right? And it's funny because sometimes there's always a music festival that pops up with people that you look at and go, you shouldn't be running anything.
Yeah, no, that's fair. People see it as an easy get rich quick scheme. There's some people that I've met throughout this journey.
Yeah.
So many people think that it's a given that they're going to make money off it. But man, the liability of, like, say, an artist not wanting to turn up or people booking people that can't get a visa.
Yeah.
There's so much high risk. The rain, like you'd have to find an indoor one, but they're the more expensive ones. And then if you go outside, then you've got to worry about the weather. You got to worry about the people, the health and safety, all that sort of stuff. Everyone just thinks about clipping the ticket, but it's all that other stuff. And the people now that are the only ones that are surviving are the ones that are,
I think to be a
that
success,
have done it for ages.
A success is breaking even.
100%.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like you break even, tick that off as a success, because like making money off it, you're not going to make money.
Nah, but then again, if you break even, so what's the point? Because you come out with nothing at the end of it. You just get a good reputation, maybe, that you put on a good show.
Yeah.
But then you've got to try and do that whole thing again.
Because you'll just be living on that turnover. That's it.
But also with these big ones like Rhythm and Vines and all that, as soon as this year's one finishes or early next year's one finishes, they start again.
Yeah.
They have a couple of weeks off and then they're starting again, trying to get artists for the next one. So it's like a full-time gig. Yeah, but there's
Homegrown's been going strong. Like,
yeah, that's a good one. That's my favourite.
Who runs that?
I think it's New Zealand On Air.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Those guys, eh? Hey. It's easy when you got those kind of coffers.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's the taxpayer money.
Yeah.
But they're living their best life. Every artist that gets to perform on that show, they treat them well. They treat them real well.
I was just thinking while you were talking about Homegrown, I was bored the other night and I was just, for some reason, I ended up looking at past, like, what do they call it now? The Music Awards show. Aotearoa Music Awards, AMAs. It used to be what, the New Zealand
Music Awards.
Music Awards.
Were you going through the archives?
I was just going through the archives and then I was looking at the Pacific Music Awards. Shout out to Lui.
Yeah.
I think, are you still on the board for the Pacific Music Awards? No, he's not.
Pacific. Actually, say what you got to say. I need to head up Lui about something.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like, because that thing used to be televised, right? It had an audience.
Yeah.
Because it was relevant.
Yeah.
And people knew who was going on stage to accept the awards.
They also used to provide a dinner.
Yeah. But now I just look at these things and I don't know who's running it. I don't know who the judges are. Some of the people that are winning, I'm skeptical about how they got there. And then it put me onto the New Zealand Radio Awards, same thing. And then I started looking at the New Zealand Podcast Awards, same thing.
Hey, I won that, by the way.
Oh, see, that's the thing. There's two different.
Yeah.
There's two different factions that hold podcast awards.
Yeah.
There's one that's run by, I guess, the guys who own New Zealand radio stations who've teamed up.
Yeah.
And then there's some random people that just decided to make their own podcast awards.
Yeah.
So it's not regulated.
So we could do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do the same.
I think we should.
This guy always, I love it, Barry. Your hustler mentality, top shelf all the time.
Because there is
always looking for an opportunity.
Everyone who should be winning awards are falling through the cracks, right?
Yeah.
And then they just resent every organisation that puts these things out and they don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, but because I was explaining to my mum the other day, because my cousin's doing quite well in his music journey, right? I think he's the most streamed hip hop artist in New Zealand history.
Yes.
Yeah, Lil Bubblegum.
Yes,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah, right? But he's purely just made music for TikTok. And he's gone, you know what, there's no money in here. He's got a good brain. He's like, there's no money here for me to make music for this audience. So I've gone to America and I'm making music for their TikTok and the way they like hip hop, right? He's making it purely for the kids. and he won't get acknowledged at the music awards because at the music awards they either go for real art in the music or
Which is subjective.
but when you look at the judging panel, if you can figure out who they are, or they want a massive radio hit. Those are the two criteria that will actually get you either make a massive radio hit or it's pure like this is like magical art.
Yeah.
Those are the only two. If you're not in either one of those camps, you fall through the gaps.
And it's always through the lens of the people that are, and you're like, the fuck is this old white guy doing?
No, and that same white guy or whoever the judges are have been the same judges for the last 30, 40 years. And obviously, when you've got your music genre you like, nothing, even if something new and innovative comes through, it's never going to cross their path because they're just not into it. It's like radio, man. If you don't get our content, you're not going to vote for it.
Louis, can you just give me a nod? With the Pacific Music Awards, do you have to enter yourself in to be eligible to win? You do.
Oh, so that's the same with radio awards.
See, that I find that I can't. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me that
because we're humble. That's why.
Yeah, you know how it is.
It's hard to talk about ourselves, man. Now, can I head up Louis?
Yeah.
Louis, do you have a mic in there or nah? No, he doesn't.
No. Can you come in?
Can you just jump on a mic real quick, man? Because I want to hit him up.
He hates coming on. He said, I don't want to go on the camera anymore.
He came on the last when you guys chatted with him.
Yeah, no, he said, that's the last.
Oh, you still had it?
He told me off.
You know when you were working for Pacific Media Network and they were the main sponsors of the Pacific Music Awards?
Yes.
Be honest, when Nate and I, even after Nate left, were we blacklisted from that event?
Not that I know of.
Just never got an invite.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's blacklisted. But again, I don't know. I was just saying, I wasn't privy to that information.
So it's like, man,
what were you privy to on the board? What can you disclose?
So I wasn't really on the board. My relationship with the Pacific Music Awards came through the radio side of things.
So of like New FM and 531 and that.
But I was in the judging panels a lot.
Yeah.
So I sort of know how that side goes down. But even then, the judges they don't make those final decisions.
Where do those come from?
Don't know. I think that ends up with the actual
person
board.
that gets the money envelope.
Yeah. Sounds like the electoral college to me, man.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to get someone from that on, to talk about like what's the criteria. I want to figure out like what they actually do to market. Like,
yeah.
Is it a dying award ceremony?
The Pacific Music Awards look fire compared to the Aotearoa Music Awards.
Yeah. So I will tell you that the Pacific Music Awards, they've done an amazing job maybe the last 2, 3, 4 years. And it's been growing and the production level is great.
It actually looks like a fun event. That's why I always get gutted every time I see it and I'm never invited.
Yeah. I can get you there next year.
Oh, no, I don't want no charity.
Do you know one of the greatest moments at the Pacific Music Awards? One of the greatest moments, and I want to give her flowers because she's very special to us. Sadly passed away, Yolandi. Yeah. She did one of the greatest speeches about encouraging our people to vote. One of the greatest speeches ever, and she will always go down in history as the greatest MC for that event. She's fire. Yeah.
Lovely Landy.
Yeah.
Oh,
great human.
You're right though. They don't do the full course blowing meals on the tables anymore. They just do like sharing platters.
What, at an island event?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brave, man.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Do they have grazing tables?
they're not those kind of grazing tables.
They're looking at this breed. She's going, what is this?
Yeah.
Someone's trying to accept the award and someone's going, I'm just going to take the plate to the car. Come back.
They had meatball skewers last year.
What?
This year. It was good.
No, shut up.
Shut up for your mate family.
But also stay on like on
brand.
Yeah, on brand, on theme. I was thinking theme, but you said brand. Brand works better.
Yeah.
Bro, I found out something funny about island food the other day too. You know how I work with Fame in the morning? Bro, how about this dude's having supper soy with crab meat?
I've seen that.
Is it a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Because he's new A&E.
No, he's not new A&E. Don't start with
No, but he was trying to, and I didn't want to open up the phone lines or the text when this chat was happening on live on air, but I was like thinking to myself, I was like, he's saying every Tongan is doing this, and I was like, don't speak on behalf of all the Tongans.
You know I love Fame.
Yeah.
I know I love Fame. And I shouldn't have made that joke about, because every country would love to have Fame. So, Fame was at the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings launch, right?
Oh, yeah.
And there was a video
Yeah.
that him and producer T Money made.
Yeah.
And the caption on the thing is like, Uso and Hobbiton. All the Samoans were sending me screenshots going, Uso, tell me this guy's not Samoan. I was like, hey, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
They should have, because he's half Māori, half Tongan.
Yeah.
So you could have gone with any two. It could have been Kazi at what is it?
Kazi at Hobbiton.
Hobbiton.
Doxon Hobbiton.
Yeah, Doxon. Yeah. Bro, that was embarrassing too. You know when you get invited to like a real fancy event, right? It's red carpet.
Yeah.
This dude turns up in jean shorts, Air Force Ones.
Nah, I like that, man.
Again, he is very on brand.
Yeah,
What you see is what you get with Fame. But it was. Then he went up to Peter Jackson and he stumbled and he was like, "Hi, Peter Jack." Peter Jack.
Oh, Fame should have said, hey, do you know Nate from Goodfellas that have won 5 Peter Jackson awards in a row
Yeah.
from the 48-hour movie awards?
It could have been 6A, but you lost the tape.
Anyway.
Did Jandals ever forgive you for messing up the last one?
Look, man, I was going through a tough time. Yeah, I was going through a breakup then. Sadly, she passed away.
You're a liar.
No, I'm joking.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Louis. I just
you're
come
welcome.
up
Thanks,
with
Louis.
an idea. You know how you're talking about Yolandi,
Yeah.
our great friend Yolandi,
Beautiful human being.
and how she encouraged people to vote. While you said that, a thought came into my head.
Mm.
You know how it's hard to get our people to vote?
Yeah.
And they've tried everything. KFC,
Pack and save
back
vouchers.
and save vouchers.
Yeah.
Do you know what gets Pacific Island people more excited than anything else?
Educate me, because this is one of my biggest fears about running for Auckland Mayor.
Yeah.
You guys all say yeah or vote, and then you guys never turn up.
12-week challenge parties. You say if you
No
vote,
one makes it to 12 weeks. Everyone
if you
taps out at
vote-
3.
But that's why you just shorten it to 1 week.
1 week challenge.
Yeah. If you make it through the week, you've lined up, you've done all the paperwork, you've voted, you're supporting whichever party that you're voting for. At the end of that, that's the challenge. You just come to a party. Bro, those guys, you should see how people like act when it comes to those parties.
Oh, no, definitely, man.
I mean, they're hiring suits from Frank Casey. Is that still around?
I have not heard Frank Casey.
Casey's still around.
Yeah.
Still around. Yeah, I've seen it.
Where everyone would get their white suit and their black shirt, thinking they're Magnum PI. So wait, so break that down for me one more time. How does that work? So 1 week challenge.
1 week challenge. You vote. You do everything that you need to make sure that your party gets in, whichever way you go.
And then at the end, you run a massive party.
And you run a massive party.
Yeah. Bro, so many of my policies that I've been working on for 2030. Bro, there's a mole. Because all of a sudden they're happening.
Well, your ideas. Hey, who's doing them?
So Wayne Brown in Auckland, who's our current mayor.
It's kind of scary that you guys think the same.
Well, no, some of them are actually making people's lives a lot easier. Like one of my biggest ones that I wanted to implement in 2030 was I wanted to get people to be able to use PayWave on the bus. So you don't need a hop card anymore. You can just get and tap on with your FPOS card, with your PayWave, and then tap off.
They do that in Australia already.
Yeah, right? And so that's where I saw it for the first time. I was like, why isn't New Zealand doing this? It's because they want your data with the hop card, right? But I was just like, nah, you're going to get more people on the bus. Who's going to go to the dairy to top up their hop card? But everyone's got their debit card with them. Just tap on with that.
I think it's
And so now that's a thing, by the way.
whenever there's a situation like that, we're like, why don't they do it this way? It would make so much sense. You got to think about who loses out. So who loses out if people just use PayWave? The guys that make the cards, the contract, right? They become obsolete.
Well, the council don't get your data anymore.
The data.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll still get your data, right?
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, that's not my problem. My problem is making sure that it's accessible for Aucklanders to be on public transport. Yeah.
I mean, what public transport?
Yeah. No.
Every second week, the train's going, hey, we're not working today.
I was playing golf last week with the CEO of Watercare.
Huh, cut it out. Cut it out.
And I'm just trying to network.
I tried to get a job at Waterkill when I got out. As soon as I had to fill out the criminal check, I was like, I'm just going bathroom.
What's it like when you have to fill those sheets and now do you go,
It's gone to the point
is
where...
it triggering?
Nah. I mean, Most people kind of like they'll see me coming. They're like, nah.
So this one, Nuddles.
They just I walk in. They're like, you're not here for the job, are you? And they're like, nah, I just come to like see what the ceiling looks like.
Any new magazines in the waiting room?
Yeah.
He was talking to me about so a lot of people have tried to talk me out of being the Auckland mayor. A lot of people have tried to talk me out of it because one, it's very hard to make change. It's very, very hard. It's like central government, but even with central government, even harder. Local government, you can get a few things across the line, but 9 times out of 10, the pool of people that have been elected into those certain roles is so big that the best chance of you actually making a difference is if you have running mates with you. So if like all three of us, yes, he said, Ned's got his hand up. If we all run, then you strengthen numbers, right?
Yeah.
Because you have more people that can go, yep, I'll vote for that. Yep, cool, we can make that happen. But if you're in there flying solo, it's very hard to get things done. The reason why the public transport system in Auckland is so screwed up is because we only just became a super city.
What do you mean we only just became?
Oh, well, it's been within the last, decade? Or, you know, so within the last decade, now we're like, everything falls under Auckland City. But beforehand, there was Manukau City, North Shore City, Waitakere, what was the other one? Franklin for Pukukoi, you know, all that sort of stuff. So there was like, everyone had their own local mayor. So then when they were doing the bus system is supposed to take you from the central part of your city to the outer regions. So for South Auckland, Manukau, right? All those buses led to Manukau Westfield because that was the central part.
Yeah.
But they never changed the routes when we became a super city. That's why it's all messed up now because those bus routes still go to those local hubs. So for like Henderson, all the bus routes would lead to West City Mall because that was the central hub.
Yeah.
And so they haven't changed it. So that's why...
Is this a theory? Because I don't want to get caught out saying...
No, this is the thing. So that's why they're constantly trying to... But as they're doing that, infrastructure changes, housing becomes wider. Like we push out more because we need more housing. So the public transport system can't keep up with the amount of houses we need. So when you have people that live as far away as I do, we're wondering where the buses are. But it hasn't caught up.
Yeah.
All buses should lead to Britomart.
I'm pretty sure people would love to take public transport, if it actually works. Yeah.
But yeah, and there's not enough buses and drivers, and then all of a sudden they want to do these buses and make them electric.
Like I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but I wanted to go try Popeyes and Papatoi.
Oh, Takanini.
Yeah.
It's in Papatoi now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Look at these guys branching out.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at the guy in front of me, and I was like, what's this uniform? I turned around, the bus is outside. I was like, in my head, it's not a bus stop.
See?
Still people on the bus.
Bro.
I'm like, what do you say to your passengers? Like, just give me 5 minutes. I was like, bro, fuck.
And then that's why the bus is late.
Yeah. And then I left. I was like, what do you mean you don't have salads here?
Yeah.
That's
That's what I've been working with at the moment. I'm trying to network as much as I can to make sure that.
Have you got a plan for congestion in Auckland City? Sorry to make this about Auckland. It's just like we're gonna deal with it every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I do have I do have. We need to fix public transport first, but also we need to also acknowledge that Auckland is a car city.
Yeah.
Right. It's very, very hard to maneuver around Auckland with no car. Like very, very hard. So we need to fix the public transport system. In order to fix congestion, though, I'm gonna toll the city.
Oh, fuck, who else am I going to vote for? What?
I'm going to toll I'm tolling the city.
I got bad credit from those tolls.
From 9 till 5, I'm tolling the city. So your incentive is either to get to work early or...
It's not going to fix it because people can't be asked and they're just going to pay. So you're going to have a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then there's still the problem with
and that money can go back to the local communities and it can help build playgrounds and safer places for families to hang out.
Great. More roadworks while you fix those playgrounds.
No, that was my other thing with the roadworks.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it like 3 months of the year, unless it's an emergency. There's only 3 months in the year where you're allowed road cones out and big infrastructure changes. Everything else has to be planned right. You got 3 months to do it and fix it, but no new roads, no nothing, unless it's just maintenance while I'm here.
So how are these?
We need to get these road cones off the streets.
Do those positions, I'm guessing these are people that work for council.
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to do the rest of the year?
They can plan plan
gotta
it.
pay them to fuck around.
No, just plan it and plan it right. But you know when you go, I don't like. Last time I went to Europe, right?
Oh, cut it out.
you think of anywhere else in the world that's developed, right? You never see a road cone because they get the job done. Not us having 500 road cones out because there's a pothole.
I don't know. Those roads in LA were disgusting.
Yeah, they were disgusting, but very, very few road cones. Yeah. Whoever's got the contract, that's the business you need to get into. Whoever's got the business for road cones, bro, they must be making bank.
I wonder what they cost or what the insurance is on those. Because, like, you know, there's a lot of trust just to leave them out. I'm always driving past them going, what do they cost?
Nah, but if you're going to steal one,
yeah,
it's only ever going to be one.
No. You'll never take just one.
You're never taking 10 road cones.
Why not?
Where are you going to put them?
And there's heaps of places.
People take one as a souvenir going, look at me.
Yeah.
You know, but like no one's taking 10 and putting them around their garden.
And the 10 seconds we've talked, I already found a market. I've already found a market.
Nah, but straight up though, whoever's got the contract for those road cones is making bank.
Samoan church groups playing volleyball.
Why, and attach the nets or what?
Boom, how many do you need? Done.
Put 2 broomsticks in, a net, done.
Yeah. And, you know, every suburb's got a Samoan church. So, man, wherever they're doing roadworks, I was like, I can have it to you in 10 minutes.
We should do a tour one day of this new church in South Auckland, that one on the side of the motorway.
The Mormon church?
Yeah, man. That place looks fire. It looks so flash. Very, very haunting at nighttime, though. But I really want to do a tour around it. The craftsmanship on that church is top tier.
Like I always said, man, that's where the money is.
You've always wanted to be a church minister?
No, for real though, because
yeah, but for real though, go on, go tell everybody.
No. You just ruined it for me, made me laugh.
No, because you know that they do the offering.
No, but when I look in the mirror sometimes, I can see that there's still some healing that needs to be done. And then on the darker times when I talk to the Lord, I say, what do you want me to do? Like, just point me in the direction. And I could just feel this hand
pushing you towards the church door.
I almost had it with a straight face. Yeah. No.
Have you watched the Jamie Foxx documentary on Netflix?
No.
Not documentary, the stand-up. Bro, he's a changed man now. Watching that, because after he had his stroke, he basically takes everybody in that audience to church.
Wow.
Everyone to church, because he's just like, nah, man. Like, he's like crying on stage, talking about his faith now. You know, like it's a different person to who used to go out with Katie Holmes.
It's crazy.
Totally different person.
If you've never had a near-death experience, you'd watch and go, wow. I know a lot of people that have had near-death experiences. that moment lasted all of like maybe 2 days and it's just back to normal.
They're like, I saw the light.
Oh, what do you mean there's a party over there? Oh, yeah,
I've told enough people now. All right, back to my old ways.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. I actually really rate him. One of his best stand-ups was that I Might Need Security. That one, where he sits on his piano, starts remaking songs, doing impressions. That's one of the greatest for me.
Yeah.
That and some of the early Dave Chappelle stuff. Very, very good storytellers, eh?
A lot of those things wouldn't stand up today.
Nah.
No.
Like, there's even comedy now where I'm like, everybody talks about it, but I'm not even trying to be different, but I actually don't rate Kevin Hart.
No, I think you're with the majority.
Yeah, I don't. Like,
yeah.
I think the first couple, awesome. But then I was like, yeah.
It's just human nature, though. You got to be really, really special to hold someone's, I guess, interest through different cycles.
Yeah, but also then there's artists or comedians that are out there that are so iconic. Like you think of Eddie Murphy and like Delirious, right?
Yeah,
that's still iconic.
But
and it's so old.
That's because he hasn't done anything since then. You know what I mean? If he decided to come back and do stand up maybe 10 years ago, even now, people will be living on the memory of what he used to be. So the nostalgia will be like, oh my God, I want to go see Eddie Murphy. And you're going to watch it like, oh fuck, should have left that in the 80s.
Yeah, true.
It would be another Georgie Pie situation.
Yeah. I mean, did he get away with Dr. Dolittle or nah? Did people hate that?
No, that was a box office smash.
I always get him and Martin Lawrence mixed up for some reason.
Yeah.
Big Mama's House, that guy. They're two different people, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're just black.
Sorry. My bad.
Before we wrap this up, I want to talk about something. It's like a public service.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't work in radio anymore, but I do know the ins and outs of what happens behind the scenes.
Is this about what happened at your daughter's graduation?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, guy come up to me and he says to me, "Uso." Like, I'm actually doing how long it delayed it was.
Yeah.
Uso. Man, I never win. Oh, never win what else? Never win. On the my FM. Like, oh.
I love that you're still fielding calls and complaints, man, even though you haven't worked at my for ages.
As long as you still work here, people will hit me up about it.
True.
Right? And I go, oh, what you doing? He goes, man, I tried to ring and win. And they said, yeah, wait, here.
I can already see the problem. Okay,
And then I was like, oh, yeah. And he goes, yeah. And then what? Nah. Okay, man. My daughter's about to graduate.
Okay, fine.
So I went and did my daughter's graduation. I felt bad.
So you never told him why?
No, I did.
Okay, yeah,
and,
good.
And I thought, I'll say it again for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got nothing to do with like what number you call in on.
This is a life hack everybody needs to
Yeah.
listen to right now.
The only people that win on radio, any radio station, right? Because everything you hear is supposed to be entertaining. It's supposed to be entertainment. That means whether it's an ad, whether it's somebody talking, whether it's the music, everything has been delicately massaged
Yeah.
so that you stay magnetized to the radio.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
So if you ring up and you're the most dry balls person in the world, you're not going to get on.
No.
And even better, you're not going to win anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's very true. Do you know what also doesn't work?
what?
So what Nate's saying is fact. We take the most energetic, lively person,
Yeah.
especially on morning radio. We want everybody uplifted. If you're going to take too long to tell your story, or your story is average, or you're bringing no energy, you're not going to get on.
No.
Right? So, and like T-Money, right, for example, very hard worker, making sure that we're getting the right calls on all the time. The other one that doesn't work, don't come with your sob stories.
Oh,
Don't come that, because now we've heard them all now. We've heard them all. Everybody's been dealt a stink hand sometime in their life. They don't work anymore. We just want somebody that brings the vibe. That's it.
we're not dismissing that you are going through a tough time.
100%.
It's
But you can't use that as
Nah.
they've got to take notice of this.
Because there's some people who started off great. They're like, yeah. What happened? I lost my leg.
Yes. Yeah.
Now what are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
Because we just gave you tickets to a concert.
And the standing part. No seats. It's GAs right up the front.
So if you're ringing to win a prize, have energy, no sob story.
That's all radio stations, by the way.
Every
radio station.
Every radio station.
Yeah.
And the other one is, don't try and out funny the host because they got bad egos,
Mm-hmm.
right? Especially this guy whose name rhymes with Bixon. Like, if he tells a joke, just laugh and you humor him. Oh, Nickson, oh, that was amazing. Oh, you're awesome.
Well played.
They'll be like, hey, what else do you want? Not only have you won this prize, I'm going to give you something else as well.
Well played.
But if you ring up and you like are a little bit cheeky, bit of a moipy, and you try and like come with your own joke.
My hand sits on that fader. It sits on that fader.
Yeah.
As soon as you start talking too much, back down.
You're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you hear something on the radio,
But go hard on Tegan and Fame though. Go hard. Like we'll say whatever you need. Good. No, that's a very good tip. Very good
for
tip.
everyone, just share it out. That's the only way you're gonna win.
And practice over the holiday break too. Because starting probably the 1st of Feb, every radio station's going to be out there putting their best prizes up.
Hey.
1st of Feb. It's like clockwork. You can kind of figure it out. Yeah. But by February, you need to bring your A game so then you can start winning some prizes.
When's BioFM going to start giving away some real prizes?
What have we graduated to now? Oh no, we're sending someone to Africa.
That's the most racist prize I ever heard, man.
No, it's for Mufasa.
Oh, hey.
We're sending somebody on a safari. Do you know?
Okay.
One of our promo guys was like, "Is South Africa safe?" And I was like, "Fair question, but just word it in a way that doesn't seem." Because he was asking people from South Africa, who obviously speak highly of their homeland. They were trying to. Basically, he was saying, by the end of it, because they couldn't really get what he was trying to say, like, is it safe? But they were probing, like, what do you mean by safe? What do you mean by safe? poor promo guy Josh was like, okay, if we send a family there, are they going to get murdered?
Oh, shit.
I was like, whoa. We need to work on your delivery
Yeah.
and the way that you execute questions, bro, because that came in too hot. That came in way too hot.
Do you guys cover the insurance?
Yeah.
Like proper insurance?
Yeah,
Not like
bro,
the
not
one
the-
that got that guy killed?
Not the third party. Boy, that was ruthless, eh? He got caught pretty quick when they said that they weren't going to catch him. He got, of all places, he got caught at McDonald's.
Nothing's impossible these days, man.
Nah. Bro, there's cameras everywhere.
We just don't know what kind of technology is out there. You know? Because apparently the iPhone, when it came out in 2007, apparently they had that technology in 1998. They were just mucking around with it.
Trying to get it right.
Yeah.
Me and ChatGPT are like best mates at the moment. Like, she knows so much about me, it's crazy.
That's some of the saddest shit I've ever
I just talk to her on my drive home sometimes.
What do you say?
Oh, no, I'm just like, I'll just ask questions about news. It sums up news really well for me.
Are you using the free?
Nah, I pay for it.
What's the cost on that?
$40 a month.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
Because isn't ChatGPT 5 finished now?
I'm on 4 point something.
Yeah.
Like, watch this. Oh, wait. That's the one thing that's a little bit slow.
Siri's quicker, man.
Yeah, I know, but Siri's not as smart.
Hey, Siri, how you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Hey.
Thanks.
I'll talk to you later. Oh, fuck you too.
No, it wasn't working because I was on airplane mode. Oh, right. No, honestly, okay. Nah, it's taking too long now.
The shares have gone down for fucking ChatGPT.
Here we go. Hey, chat. Oh, no, connection failed.
Oh,
Okay, don't worry about it.
No. We've gone this far. No pressure.
Hey, chat. Nah, connection failed again.
Hey, Siri.
Oh, no, it's working now. Hey, chat. Oh, no, you set my Siri off. You Just leave it. Just leave it.
No, come on. No, because I want to know what a $40 subscription fee,
So
how good it is.
I haven't fed this thing any information at all. It's purely using the internet,
Yeah.
right? Of whatever I've put into, or whatever's been written about me, or on my socials, or whatever. Oh, it's not loading here, man. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. No, I swear to God, in the next episode, bro. I'll have it. I swear to God.
So I thought it doesn't pick up things about people.
Bro, no, this thing knows so much about me, it's insane.
Far out.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Oh, no, maybe it doesn't work on the work Wi-Fi. Let me try again. One more time.
Yeah.
One more
Got
time.
you, man.
One
Got
more
you.
time. Okay, well, I'm just reloading.
I'm actually excited now because you dragged this out. I really want to hear it.
I just want to...
Yeah.
No, see, keep saying connection fail. Just pay the $40 and get your own one, man. Hey, chat. Nah, connection failed.
Damn.
Yeah, nah, it doesn't work.
Can't you just type it in?
Oh yeah, okay. Who is my wife and tell me about my pets? My pets, right?
Yeah.
And then it will upstream connection error. Disconnect.
Oh, okay.
bro.
All good. Yeah.
Okay, but
Well, I'm glad I did because of all the questions in the world, you asked that one.
yeah. Well, no, because I
We
was
were
trying to
talking
get
about insurance assassinations,
Yeah, but-
UFOs. Tell me about my wife and my pets.
No, because what I was trying to get it to do, because you can Google that information, but you can't Google who my pets are. Like, so I wanted to show you how it knows you personally.
Oh, shit, that's
I don't
scary.
know why it's not working. It works every other time.
Where would it get that information from?
From the socials or anything that's been written about me, the bloody Women's Day things that I've done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yuck. Never doing those again. Oh, by the way, shout out to Kaylee. She made the Women's Day front page
Far out.
for her wedding.
We've all made the front page somewhere.
Yeah, I know, right? Winning. All right, there's the podcast done. Sorry about that last little bit.
No. Oh, next episode. I'm excited
Next
now.
episode, yeah, I'll make sure that it's all sort of a next episode. All right, see you later.
Peace.